Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Today's lesson is on quadratic factorization, which is an extension to the work we had covered in the previous video on cubic factorization and factorizing common brackets. Quadratic factorization obviously is the most common kind of factorization. So let's take a look at an example. Factorize 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now what I've done in this particular video is to give you some tips, a step-by-step method for quadratic factorization. This isn't particularly targeted towards students who find the traditional factorization technique difficult, and this method may prove easier for you. The traditional factorization technique, what I mean by that is those who can just factorize directly the 6x squared plus 5x minus 6 into their factors, but others may find that difficult. So here's another method that might be helpful for those who do find that traditional technique difficult. Step 1, multiply the coefficients of x squared and minus 6 and the constant term together. So coefficient of x squared being 6 and the constant term being minus 6. 6 times minus 6 is minus 36. Now step number 2 is we are looking now for two numbers whose product is minus 36 and the sum is 5. So if we have a look at, say, a and b, two numbers, a times b is equal to minus 36, a plus b is equal to 5. Now the 5 represents the coefficient of the x term. So the product is the coefficient of x squared and the constant term, and the sum is the coefficient of the x term. So clearly, two numbers that will multiply to give minus 36 and add to give 5 is 9 and minus 4. Now we can move on to step number 3. We rewrite the quadratic expression 6x squared plus 5x minus 6 as 6x squared plus 9x minus 4x minus 6, and the 9x minus 4x come from step number 2, representing the 5x being re-expressed as 9x minus 4x. Now we factorize the first two terms together and the latter two together. So the first two terms, the common factor is 3x, leaving me 2x plus 3. Again, factorizing those ones, minus 2, leaving 2x plus 3 again. And the common bracket here is 2x plus 3, so that can be factorized out, leaving us the answer 3x minus 2 outside of 2x plus 3.